All right, so check this guy out now. We're going to be graphing these two linear functions, and we're going to be using the slope and the y-intercept to do that, which means that we don't need a table. We don't need to choose points. We actually can derive points directly from the equation, which is nice. So so for our first question right here, notice that this is written in slope-intercept form. Again, that's y equals mx plus b. Okay, where my m is my slope and my b is my y-intercept. Okay, so that means that this is my m, this is my b. So my m is 2/3, or my slope is 2/3, and my b, or my y-intercept, is 1. So watch this. Look at this, how this works here. We're going to start with the y-intercept. So we have a y-intercept of 1. So that means we go on the y-axis, go to 1, and then put a dot there. Bam. Okay. Now check this out. So from the y-intercept, okay, so starting from the y-intercept, we know that we have a slope of 2/3. Again, when we look at the slope, the top number tells us to go up if it's positive and down if it's negative. And then we go to the right 3 if it's positive, and then left 3 if it's negative. So depending on the sign, that's how you know if you go up or down. And then depending on the sign in the denominator, that tells you if you go left or right. So check this out, man. This thing works so cool. So the top number is 2, right? So that means I look right here. Oh, okay, so that means it's positive. I'm going to go up 2. So from here, I'm going to go up 2. Now don't put a dot yet, because now we have to do the denominator. So I know I'll have a point there, but don't put it yet. I have to go 3. So 3 is positive. So I'm going to go to the right 3. So up 2 over 3. Bam. That's it right there. You only need 2 points to graph a line, but you could make more points to make a line a little more accurate. So I'm going to from here, I'm going to go up 2 over 3. Up 2 over 3. You can make as many as you want. I'll go down 2 over 3, down 2 over 3, down 2 over 3, down 2 over 3, down 2 over 3. Now, if you're wondering about the down 2 over 3, check this out. So this has a slope of 2/3. Isn't 2/3 the same as -2 over -3? Those are the same, right? So watch this. So if I'm right here, I can go down 2, which is the -2, and then left 3, which is the -3. So what I'm trying to tell you is that you can take the slope, rewrite it in its equivalent, and that means that allows you to either go up or down now, which is actually kind of nice. And then lastly, of course, you'll just go ahead and do the equation of your line, or go ahead and draw this then. So you can go ahead and draw that there. Get rid of that guy. And don't forget to put your arrows at the end of it, because that means that it goes on forever. All right, so what about this guy now? Okay, this is not written in slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. This is written in standard form, ax plus by equals c. All right, and so we can't do this cool trick right here where I go to the y-intercept and then I do rise over run, which is my slope. I actually have to manipulate this. I have to rewrite this so it looks like that. So basically what I'm saying is that we have to rewrite this so that it looks like this. So it's y equals blah 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 blah. So we have to get y by itself. So that's the goal right now, is to solve for y. And I'm going to do this just right down over here. Okay. So x plus 2y equals -4. Let's go ahead and simplify that right there. So x plus 2y equals -4. Now let's solve for y. Okay. When I'm solving for y, that means I'm writing it in slope-intercept form. All right, so we'll just use our nerdy math skills now. So I'm going to go ahead and move the x to the left-hand side. And so we get 2y equals -x minus 4. Notice how I'm purposely putting the x term first, because I want to write it in slope-intercept form, where the x comes first and then your y-intercept. And then I'm going to divide everything by 2. So that means we have y equals -x over 2 minus 2. All right. Now, what number is in front of x? But we don't see it, but it's there. There's a 1 right there. So we can think of the slope as being -1 over 2. All right, so this should be enough information to now graph this. I start with the y-intercept of -2, and so I'm going to go down to right here. Bam, so that's where that point came from, is right here. And then look at this. I'm going to go down 1 and then to the right 2. All right, so I'm just using this right here. Remember, so I'm going to go down because it's -1 and then to the right 2. So down 1 over 2. There it is. And you can make as many points as you want or need, or as much as your heart desires, but you only need two points. But this just helps me graph a more accurate line when I do this on the little computer screen. Here we go. Go across like that and put arrows. And voila!